hand mark is something that this bloke has become very, very good at. The skill of marking the ball out in front when leading toward it makes it almost impossible for defenders to spoil.
That's the most important reason for practicing taking marks out in front, and the reason why, whenever possible, we prefer to take this mark rather than a chest mark. But it's also critical for playing on. With your hands free and clear from your body, it makes it much easier to fire off a quick handball if you've got a teammate in a better position. As mentioned with the chest mark, the most crucial thing to do here is keep your eyes on the ball. As you lead to the approaching ball, stretch your arms out so that you've got what we might call long arms. At the end of those arms, your fingers should be spread so that the ball has a nice big target to hit. Make sure that your thumbs are placed in such a way that they will be behind the ball when it arrives. When you feel that ball in your hands, absorb the shock rather than hit it and grip it firmly in your fingers. There will be times when the ball slips through or bounces out, but keep practicing. You'll get it so that more often than not, they're sticking beautifully.
That's a good mark, isn't it, by Lloyd. Lloyd wants it wide, he's got him. It was a great kick.
As a backup, make sure that your body is in line with the ball. If the ball does slip through, then at least your body can provide the backup and you'll probably keep the ball in front of you.
Few players in the game are as good at these skills as Matthew. One way to practice is to have a friend throw the ball before you begin having it kicked to you. Get a feel for the ball, hitting your hands, practice having your hands out in front with your arms and fingers full stretched, and you'll be ready in no time for those spearing passes.
Even if you can't round up a mate, you can still practice just by throwing a ball up in the air and continually catching it, practicing the drills we've shown you.
Running down the ground, Ramanauskas unselfishly. Not much that Glenn Manton could do there, and Lloyd taking it out in front of his face, which makes it even more difficult for the defender.
Okay, from the chest mark, let's turn our attention to the overhead and high mark. And to take us through some of those drills, a bloke who takes as many strong overhead marks as anyone in the game, Hawthorn's key forward, Nick Holland.